Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new vlog. So in today's vlog I am going manga shopping at the city and I'm so excited. I do have a few things that I definitely want to pick up. So the first volume I want to pick up is The Guy I Was Interested In Wasn't a Guy at All. I saw that it's finally in stock at Kinokuniya, so I have to pick that up. It's like one of my favorite GLs at the current moment. And then also The Husky and His White Cat Shizun volume 7 should be out, so I definitely want to pick up that next volume. And then I'm just gonna browse around, look around, and I wanted to take you guys with me since it's been so long since I've done my previous manga shopping video. So I hope you guys will come along and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So I just finished getting ready. Here's the fit for today. Very simple. I'm wearing this white top with this really cute black bow. I'm wearing this black skirt, and then I'm wearing this trusty cream colored jacket. So now we shall go to the city. We are at our first location, and the first thing I see is the guy she wasn't interested in, one I was looking for. I am now in the danme section. Next to the danmes is like all of the manhwas, which is so pretty to look at. And I'm so happy they did have The Husky and His White Cat Shizun volume 7, so that's another one I'm adding. I'm now currently browsing because I found the two things I was looking for, so just seeing what they have. And I did notice this manga series which I originally saw on Twitter, so that's one I definitely want to pick up because it seems really interesting. We have some One Piece. They have these really cute like recommendations and the illustrations for it, like this Kimi ni Todoke one, definitely reminding me that I need to pick up this series very soon. I then of course noticed in the Clear Moonlit Dusk we're up to volume 7 already, which is insane. And then also saw Imikoi, another series that I have a few volumes of but actually haven't gotten to just yet. And then across from that is of course more manga, and then I immediately go to the Nana, which is always so nice to see, and I definitely need to continue that. And then I also saw they had My Neighborhood Story. Did not know that there were already 3 volumes, so that is a sign for me to get the rest. As I was looking, my eyes immediately gravitated towards that link click. That cover is gorgeous. And then I saw that they had this 20% off volume of Lovesick Ellie, and I was wondering why until, yikes, I noticed the damage on that corner. I was like, makes sense why it was 20% off. And then I saw Love of Kill, a series that I know was really popular when it was released, but now I rarely hear it. And then of course I had to just look at this, like this is such a stunning cover. I really want to get that. And then we're just looking at some other shelves. I saw that there was a Twisted Wonderland manga, which I didn't know existed, but thought that was just so cool, honestly. Browsing honestly reminds me of so many series that I need to continue, such as Vampire Dormitory. Like, we're already up to volume 11, and I think I only have 3 volumes of this, so I definitely need to continue. And then I saw Yakuza Fiance, and we're already up to volume 7, which is insane. Need to pick that up. And there was all these cute illustrations such as Windbreaker, Love, and then we have more of the recommendations, and the recommendations with the volumes is so cute, like the Skip and Loafer one. Love the display for it. I'm in the LGBT section now. Of course, so the guy she was interested in was right there. And of course I just have to show Classmates. So glad that got a recommendation because it is amazing. So many volumes of Delinquent Daddy, did not know. And when is the next volume of The Other World's books depend on the bean counter coming out? I've been waiting. And one I did not know had another volume was A White Rose in Bloom. I've been waiting for volume 3 and I did not know it was already out. I then saw Our Not So Lonely Planet travel guide, and I noticed some were wrapped but then some weren't, which was strange because it's not an explicit manga, but a really good one that I highly recommend. I then saw Mobsters in Love, which is one that I have recently read and fell in love with. It is so good. I highly recommend, and I cannot wait for when volume 3 comes out. But such a good Yakuza BL. And then one I always look at because I'm just so drawn to it, Run Away With Me Girl. definitely want to get that because it sounds so interesting. This is a series I've actually already read through scans and I loved so much, so I'm really excited to see that it's printed in English because I was going to get the Japanese, so I'm going to get that eventually. Just continuing to browse and look at what there is. So many Hunter x Hunter volumes. And then I saw this, which I've never heard of, but the art is so pretty. I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of anthologies. Let me know if it's good. And then this is a shoujo, which I've seen super hyped up for. And I'm really curious. It seems really like pretty, the art. So very interested. Another instance of it, the art is stunning. Really want to check that series. Of course, have to feature Miku right here. And then another one where I really want to get, and the spines are gorgeous, by the way. I love the colors. So they had Apothecary Diaries. I really need to finish the anime for that. And then Blue Period had a recommendation, as it should. It's amazing. But yeah, just looking through the manga. And now we're in the Japanese section, where I really love looking at the new releases like this one. Don't know what it's about, never heard of it, but the art is beautiful and I really want to know what it's about. I really hope that does get translated eventually because it looks to be by the same mangaka who did Tamon's B-side. And then I also saw the Japanese version of My Girlfriend's Child. And then we are now looking at the art books and the magazines. Looking through the Spoon 2DI because I really love those magazines. And I'm now in the Blue Lock and Haikyuu section. So much manga here. And then I also noticed some Blue Lock merch. I think this one is of a plushie. See Rin as the packaging, very cute. Honestly, looking through Japanese manga is just so fun. I see Yakuza Fiance down there. And then across is the shoujo section. And immediately Honey Lemon Soda piqued my interest. I cannot wait for the anime that is coming out, and I definitely need to get the manga eventually. And then I saw this one was under staff's pick, so I'm really curious. I've seen the art before. Let me know if it's any good if you've read it. This one I have no clue, but the color, the vibrant colors with the art immediately just like piqued my interest, so I might have to check that out. And then I see Nana at the bottom with its bright red text. I also noticed they had these magazines and I really want to get them, especially this one because it has this Haikyuu acrylic stand with art I'm in love with. But I really didn't want to be lugging this around, so I will probably get it online. And they even had the one previous with Jujutsu Kaisen, so I might also have to get that eventually because I really want the inclusions in them. I am now in the Japanese LGBT section. First series I saw is Black or White, which I actually do own, however in English, and I feel like just seeing how many volumes are in Japanese, I'm like, when are they going to be released in English? Anything by this mangaka I just put out, I love. This is another series I've actually read through scans and I've really enjoyed. However, it's quite slow in updating, but I definitely do want to get the physicals. Some of this mangaka's work has already been printed in English and I'm really hoping that this is the next one. Of course, have to show Heaven's official blessing. I am now in the GL section and of course we have 2 whole shelves displaying this series, as it should. Honestly, this series is amazing and I actually do have the first volume in Japanese. That's just how much I love this series. I am now continuing to look at the art books. I just love seeing all the different art styles and I've honestly kind of stopped collecting art books. I used to always get them, but now I've really put a pause on it, but I definitely do want to continue. It's just because I've had so many things to collect and get that it's just been pushed to the side, but I really hope to get more in the near future. As I was looking, I saw they had this whole display for Hololive and their collab with Honeyworks, which I did not know that there was a collab. Although I'm not really into Hololive, I thought this was pretty cool, especially those Polaroids. I quickly went back to the English manga and just realized how many Komi volumes there are. There is literally 31 volumes. I used to be on top of this series and now I'm so far behind. So I don't know when I'm going to get the rest, but I kind of need to. And then I also saw My Girlfriend's Child in English. This is one I'm definitely getting in the future because it just seems so interesting. And I've never seen a manga about teenage pregnancy, so I'm definitely interested in checking that out. I now have officially made my purchases, and now we're heading to an anime store to just check out what merch and anime figures there are. So this anime store has expanded, and this whole section is like Sanrio plushies, but also so much Genshin merch. Like, do you see this whole thing is just Genshin badges, which is insane. And of course I had to pull out my favorite character. He is so cute. Although I'm not really into Genshin anymore, definitely seeing all this merch was insane just because there's so much that it fills up this just whole area. Like more acrylic keychains, just insane. And then I'm at the Hatsune Miku section. So many Miku figures. I really wanted to get an anime figure, but there was none that was really piquing my interest. So I didn't end up getting any Miku figures, except for this one. This one is one I really want to get, but for that price, I'm not sure if I'm willing to pay that much. I have seen it cheaper on AmiAmi pre-owned, so I'll probably get it there. Next, I'm in the Jujutsu Kaisen section. So many figures, and I really want to get a Nanami figure. And I saw they had these cat ones, which is adorable, but they're so small, and for that price, it's just not worth it. So I passed that. I also saw this Nanami figure, but I don't really like how he's just kind of standing there. I think it's kind of plain, and I just don't even like how his hair looks, even in that picture, so I skipped past that. And unfortunately, the only one left is a Q posket, which I hate those things. And I'm now in the Blue Lock section. I really wanted to get this Isagi figure. Last time I went, they had it, but unfortunately, it's sold out now, so we just have those two. See some Twisted Wonderland, and then of course we have some Haikyuu merch. There are these figures. I don't know if this is like a new line, but I've seen them and they look amazing for price figures. I definitely want to get them, especially this Kita one, but I have no space on my Haikyuu shelf, so I unfortunately can't get any more Haikyuu figures until I find another area. But I really want to get those lookups as well. There's so many Haikyuu figures and merch I want to get, so I'm definitely going to need to make room on my shelf. Back at the Blue Lock, we saw the pop-up parade, and then I'm looking at more figures, and there was one I was actually planning on getting. It was from this series called Wandering Witch. As you can see, they had this one figure I really wanted last time, but unfortunately it's sold out now, so they only had these two left. So I didn't end up getting any of those figures because I really just wanted a specific one by Taito. So I'm very upset about that, but I'm just continuing to look. There is so many figures. As you can see, it is literally heaven. And then I'm in the Tokyo Revengers section, and I noticed a lot of their price figures is on discount, which I'm quite surprised about. They have the pop-up parades. I do have the Chifua one. And then we're in the ReZero section. Although I'm not the biggest fan of ReZero, I love Ram and her figures. A lot of them are so pretty that I just can't help but want to get it. Like this one I just picked up, it is stunning. I definitely do want to get it, but I know her figures are really cheap on pre-owned on AmiAmi. So I probably will just get any figures I want from there. Like, do you see those penguin ones? I want them so badly. I think they're so cute. I then noticed this matching pair set of Ram and Ram, and it's like where the bases connect, and I thought they were so pretty. I think the dresses are kind of plain, so that's why I was kind of hesitant on picking it up. But I really like the fact that they're matching, and one's like looking to the front and one's more looking to the side. I really like it, so may have to get them in the future, but those dresses are not it, so I'm not sure if I will. And then across is the Sailor Moon section. Unfortunately, a lot of Q poskets. I hate those things. But we see some lookups there as well. And now I'm in the final store, JB Hi-Fi. I had a $10 voucher. So I was originally going to get a CD, but I just also wanted to see their manga section, which I didn't even know they had, I can't lie. So I was just kind of looking and seeing what they had. They had mainly shonen titles and a lot of the more popular titles, so there wasn't that much. I saw they had this Jujutsu Kaisen official character guide, which was really cool, and I definitely want to get that because I have it in Japanese, but I want to actually be able to read the text, so I will eventually get that. And they even had some like anime figures, like these pop-up parade. I saw they had Nanami, and I actually like it. I like how he's pulling his tie, but I hate the old pop-up parade bases, so I don't think I'll be getting him anytime, unfortunately. I'll probably just end up having to get a Nanami scale because I really want a nice Nanami figure. Also saw they had Kaiju number 8. I definitely need to continue reading it. I have quite a few volumes, but I really enjoyed the first volume of that. This is one my eyes always gravitate towards because I really do want to read it. I love the character designs so much, so I'm definitely getting that in the future. I then saw this official anime guidebook for Jujutsu Kaisen, which was super cool to see, and I'm gonna get that definitely in the future. But this marks the end of the shopping vlog. I will now be moving on to the haul segment to show you guys everything that I did end up picking up. Hey guys, so I am back home and I now want to give you guys a haul of everything I got. I honestly didn't get that much because I think I'm definitely becoming more selective in what manga I pick up. Like, I have a lot of ongoing series, but I haven't read a lot of them, so I am not gonna pick up any of those volumes until I actually have read it, because I cannot continue doing this pattern of where I just keep on buying ongoing volumes and then I just never read it until it's complete, and I'm like, I really don't want to do that anymore. I actually do want to have a properly read collection, because for a while I had all of my manga read, but now it's just accumulated so much that I had to really slow down on my purchasing. So now I'm getting only series that I know I will get to immediately, or I've already read all the ongoing volumes and now I need to get the next installment, especially in terms of in-store purchasing, just because the manga is more expensive than online. So I do tend to buy a lot of my manga online anyway, so that's why I know I have like a few packages coming in of manga, so I didn't want to go overboard. So I'm very sorry. It's not a big haul like some other videos out there, but I just wanted to be honest. Genuinely, I picked up what I wanted and I'm very happy with what I got, so let me show you guys what I got. So the first thing I got is, I'm so excited, but I got the Husky and his White Cat Shizune volume 7. I'm so excited to read this. I actually just finished reading volume 6 like 2 days ago, so I cannot wait to finally get into this. There's gonna be like 11 volumes of this, I'm pretty sure, which is like crazy, but I'm very excited, and once again, like a stunning cover. But yeah, I just cannot wait, and I think this just came out like just yesterday, so I'm so happy to finally own this. And then I know I was just talking about like getting ongoing series, blah blah blah, but this I just had to make an exception for, and that is, of course, oh, this is upside down. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. I love this series. I actually originally read this for scans, but I stopped reading it when I saw that there was going to be physical releases, so of course I'm gonna pick up the physical release. I actually have the first volume in Japanese because I loved the series that much, so I'm so happy to finally own this in English, and I'm so glad that it's been getting as much hype and promotion as it has been getting. Honestly, we really need a GL series to just kind of like have that, and I'm just so excited that it's this one because it is so good. And oh my gosh, it has like the green coloring. Yes, I'm so excited. And this is the Kinokuniya exclusive. So as you can see, it is an alternate cover. Honestly, I can't lie, I kind of prefer the original cover over the alternate, but if there's like a limited edition of a series I want to collect, I just have to get it. So yeah, I'm so excited. And with that, it also comes with a shikishi board of just the same art. So I cannot wait because this is actually my first merch because I don't have any merch of this series. So it's honestly so nice to get these shikishis. Honestly, the amount of shikishis I've gotten from Kinokuniya is kind of crazy. But yes, I'm so excited to finally read that. So those are the two things I picked up. Not a lot, as you can see, but I really wanted to get these. These were the two things I was looking for in today's manga shopping video, and I managed to get both of them. So I call it a very successful day. And then I did pick up some CDs, so if you're not interested, this is the end of the video. But if you want to stick around, I'm just going to quickly show you guys what I got. So if you guys don't know, I do collect CDs. This is actually a recent hobby. I've started around March of this year, and it's kind of like consumed me. I'm like collecting so many things, but yeah, CDs is a recent one and I love it. I love collecting CDs. I love music in general, so I feel like this was just a natural thing. So the first thing I got was Lana Del Rey, Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, and this is the alternate cover. I'm so excited. I've actually never seen this before until I saw it in store, and it was a little bit pricey, but I was like, you know what, I should just get it because I love this alternate cover, and it's just, I've never seen this before, so I had to get it. And I'm so excited because I actually don't have the CD yet, and I do want to get all of Lana's albums, so that's another one to the collection. I'm so excited to listen to this. If you're wondering what are my favorite songs from this album, I will say Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, of course. I really love Paris, Texas as well. Margaret, I also really like. I think those three are the ones that I like play on repeat. So yeah, I really enjoy those. Fishtail as well is another one that I've actually been listening to more recently. And then the final thing I did go to JB Hi-Fi, as you guys saw, because I had a $10 coupon, and I was originally going to pick up a volume of manga, but I saw their selection and there wasn't really anything that I was like, I needed to have at the current moment. And going back to my whole like spiel, I just don't want to like have so much like unread manga. So I was like, you know what, let's just get a CD. So I ended up getting The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chappell Roan. I am just a new fan of Chappell Roan. I think I definitely started to listen to her music around when she was like an opener for Olivia Rodrigo, definitely. And I just love her music, especially this album in particular. I love the songs in this album, so I just obviously had to get it, and I'm so excited. And it's like the paper kind, which is very interesting. It's not my favorite, I can't lie. I definitely do prefer the jewel cases, but yeah, but I cannot wait to listen to this as well. Such a good album, and I'm pretty sure she's in the making of another album at the current moment, so I'm very excited to listen to that when that comes out. So that is everything I picked up. I hope you guys had fun just coming along with me. I really just wanted to spend a day browsing manga, taking my time looking at some anime figures as well, and I really enjoyed making this, and I forgot how much I enjoyed making them, so I definitely want to do more in the future. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.